The Historical Society of Long Beach's annual Historical Cemetery Tour takes place at Sunnyside and Municipal Cemeteries the last Saturday in October. Researchers dig up stories of those buried there, and writers transform them into fascinating tales. Costume performers then bring them to life for a strolling audience.
Welcome! Did you all come into town to attend my wedding? I hope not. You would have been waiting a very long time. My name is Bessie Baxter, and I have been here in this very spot since September 23rd, 1918. I expected that day to be a momentous occasion. A day full of flowers and music and family and friends, all joyously celebrating my happy event. It was supposed to have been my wedding day. But that's not how my story turned out.
Bessie Baxter was one that, that started from an obituary and just grew with subsequent talent. She worked in a laundry in Long Beach, and she was deaf. And so, and again, the script I got originally said, she was pretty sure she would be an quote, old maid, because at 30 years old in that era, women were married.
But then it happened. One day, a handsome man named Corey Allen Tingley walked into the laundry and dropped off a bag of dirty clothes. When he came back to pick up his clean laundry, I made sure I was at the counter, and I let him know that I was from Tingley, Iowa, and asked if he had ever heard of it.
10 years ago, if you Googled Bessie Baxter, you probably wouldn't find anything. Now, you could go online, and she was from Tingley, Iowa. You can find her website for Tingley, Iowa. It's got pictures. So, the story has evolved because we were able to find more information.
I had so much fun explaining to him about the town of Tingley, how it was established in 1883 as a railroad stop, that the town was surrounded by farms that grew corn and wheat, how our downtown area was just one main street with shops and buildings along either side, and that my favorite place to be was sitting in the gazebo just outside the park, watching everyone as they go by. One night, Corey invited me out to dinner at the Virginia Hotel. Now, it had one of the nicest restaurants in the city. After we finished eating, Corey told me that he had been saving his money and he felt ready to settle down. And that's when he asked me to marry him.
You couldn't really find great wedding dresses in Long Beach. You kind of had to go to LA for that. So she went to LA with some of her bridesmaids, to find a dress. And
some friends of mine and I hopped onto the trolley and headed out to LA. And yes, it was there that I found this beautiful ivory wedding dress. Oh, I couldn't wait for Corey to see me walking down the aisle to him in it. We got back on the trolley and headed home to Long Beach. When we stopped at Burnett Street, I gathered up all of my packages. My arms were full and my mind was on my wedding, now just 3 days away. As I stepped off the car, I was hit by the trolley on the northbound track. On my wedding day, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the Reverend J. Peters was prepared to perform a very different ceremony than any of us expected. My wedding bouquet adorned the casket. My bridesmaids and groomsmen served as pallbearers. And it was here, in my beautiful ivory wedding dress, that I was laid to rest. Corey helped my family pay for the beautiful monument you see behind me that reads, "Gone but not forgotten."